Hello?
Hello, happy Sunday. It's 12 p.m. Eastern here. So
It's a little before. We're going to do a cook-along.
We are doing a cook-along. We are, oh my God, Julius just threw up.
He did?
Yeah, now he's looking it up.
At least he does that.
At least he cleans up his mess. We are making our pecan sandy remake shortbread cookies. I've never tried these because I was allergic to nuts at the time. And the pecan sandies, those are my favorite cookies of all time. They trump Oreos, they trump chocolate chip cookies. Yeah.
What is that company
in the
called?
yellow package.
Yeah. What is that company again?
Like Shortbread.
No.
What is it called?
It's the one with the elves. They do like the fudge dipped ones.
No, is it?
Yeah. What's going on, guys? Keeblers, that's what it is.
Is it Keeblers?
Yeah.
Those are the best. Like, I could just eat those by the pound, and I used to.
Happy accident finding this live chat. How's the audio levels? Is it loud enough?
Yeah, what's up with the audio? And we're going to get started pretty quickly because we got to freeze the dough for a little bit so it hardens up. So the oven is preheated to 350 degrees, and I have all my ingredients out here. So
few people said they've made these before, and it's good.
Good. Great. I've never tried them. Matt has. So I'm excited to taste test. I have 4 tablespoons of butter in my bowl here. I'm going to be melting this down.
Well, we got an Etzel Ford High School update. 65, they beat Dearborn, 65-55. Dearborn's our rivals, the Pioneers. It's the rich kids.
Oh, cool.
What is this in? They're 4-0. It must be basketball season, right? Or is it, yeah, basketball.
Are these firm, crunchy, or soft? They are crunchy.
These, they're pretty crunchy, yeah.
Yeah, they're like shortbread cookies. So like, I would imagine like a soft crunch.
Yeah, pretty crunchy. Soft crunch.
Okay, I'll give you I'll reveal at the end. So I'm gonna melt this butter down. 4 tablespoons of butter. Oven preheated to 350. Let's get going.
Boys basketball. Oh, that's great. Are you guys married? We are not married yet, but we're getting married soon. We're engaged. First time listening to your live show, welcome. I just bought your cookbook. I made the tortillas last night. They didn't turn out too well. I will try again. So what you can do if they stuck to the pan, you can try putting a lid on it so that it steams them and just let it cook for like 2 or 3 minutes.
3 minutes, yeah.
I love shortbread cookies, especially this time of year. Yeah, this is cookie season, isn't it? Hello from Vegas. We are making shortbread cookies, and our microwave recently broke, so it's super loud now.
Sorry about that. Okay, butter's melted. Won't be using the microwave again. And really, I'm just gonna be adding the rest of the ingredients. So I'm gonna add in half a cup of erythritol.
You got a new dog? Nope, same dog. Just has a sweater on now.
I'm gonna do half a teaspoon of baking powder.
What's up from Detroit? Chicago.
I'm gonna do 1/4 teaspoon xanthan gum.
Xanthan gum.
X Factor.
I don't know if that does too much for this recipe. You can probably omit it.
Leave it out if you don't have it. Teaspoon of vanilla. Oh man. Eyeball it. That's a lot. Probably like 2 teaspoons.
I'm drinking tea. This is just peppermint tea.
I'm gonna get the egg in.
It's not my favorite.
And then I'm gonna whisk it.
But I like sipping on some tea while we do these so I don't lose my voice. Is there a way to make sure xanthan gum is not made with soy? I don't think xanthan gum is made with soy. I think you're talking about lecithin, aren't you?
Now I'm just gonna add in the remaining of my ingredients. So that's 3/4 cup almond flour, 1/4 cup coconut flour. And then I'm gonna whisk this into a dough, and then we're gonna chop up these pecans and fold those in. This is 1/3 cup pecans.
Matt, are you wearing a toupee? No, but I need a haircut. I think I'm just gonna...
Literally right before we started, he was like, my hair's so gross and long.
I'm gonna shave all my hair off soon, I think.
Okay, so this came together as a dough, like just really quickly, 2 seconds. That's what I like about these cookies. They're really easy to make. Okay, I'm gonna Instead of chopping them up, I'm just going to add the pecans to this bag and smash them.
I tried to start keto, but here in Puerto Rico is very difficult. Not help with my family either.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I guess Puerto Rico, it's a lot of like grains, right?
Tortillas, rice, beans, yeah.
Can be kind of tough.
Sorry.
Snowing in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm ready for the next Murder, She Ate episode. So are we. I'm really pumped.
I'm not. It's so hard to find cases. If you guys have any recs, let me know.
I got a really good one for this week.
Are you doing the Bryce Les Pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing that one.
Matt, your girl looked like Priyanka Chopra. I don't think she does at all.
I wish my boy looked like Nick Jonas. He's so hot.
I think she looks more like Frida Pinto.
Do I?
You don't really look like any Indian actresses.
Thank you. Okay, got my pecans, and I'm just gonna fold these puppies in. This is 1/3 cup, just chopped up, broken up pecans.
I feel like Matt needs some caffeine. Yeah, I could use some for sure.
All right, fold it in.
You guys are in my top 3 favorite YouTube channels. Who's the other
Ooh,
2?
who are the others? And you can do different nuts. You can do more nuts. You can do chocolate chips probably. Coconut flakes, I'd imagine.
How much almond flour?
3/4 cup almond flour, 1/4 cup coconut flour.
I'm gonna link the recipe. If you just Google Keto Connect shortbread, it'll come up.
Yeah, or pecan sandies.
But I'll try linking it in chat.
Oh,
Last week it wouldn't let me link in chat though for some reason.
This smells so good. Okay, here's what we're gonna do now. Move everything first.
Okay, I just linked the recipe in chat.
So now here I have my parchment paper. So I am going to put this out on the parchment paper and I'm going to form it into a log with my hands before we freeze it.
Yep.
So you just want like a big log, almost as long as this sheet of parchment paper, which is a normal sheet. So I think this makes about like 24 cookies.
Yeah, they're small though.
Yeah, but like that's...
bite size.
No, not bite size.
Yeah, like 2 bites.
2 bites, yeah. Okay, here's my dough.
Hey Matt, resurrect your orc mage and WoW. You can start a guild named Keto Connect. We can stream raids and dungeons. I would join your guild. It would be fun. I'll never forget, I only went on a few raids in World of Warcraft, but I was the only mage that didn't have the boots that dropped, like the legendary boots, or not legend, epic boots that dropped, so I got them, like right away. So I had an epic item. I was really happy about that. I was like a big nerd back then.
Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Again, oven's preheated to 350. And I'm just making my dough into a log.
Xanthan gum is sugar derived, typically from corn, can also be from soy or wheat. That has been pooped out by a bacteria that produces rot in various vegetables. Someone quoted that.
Okay. Thank you for letting us know.
Love you guys in Vegas.
We love
Changed my
Vegas.
life? How did we change your life by you loving us in Vegas? Did you see like what we did while we were there?
Bacchanal.
Yeah.
Did you go to the buffet?
What do you think about Splenda Naturals with stevia and erythritol?
Is that all there is in it?
Let me look it up real quick. I think that should be fine. I would just get erythritol on Amazon.
Or liquid stevia. Better Now is the brand we use. It's just concentrated.
Yeah, I think Splenda Naturals is good. Let me just verify real quick. Yeah, it's erythritol and stevia.
Does this look good? Or is that too thin?
It's too thin. You're gonna have to cut them to make the cookies, so they're gonna be shaped like that.
Oh, it's been a while. So thicker?
Yeah, that's pretty good. What you got going there?
Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna freeze it and then cut them before you bake them. So whatever shape it is, that's what the shape the cookies will be. And they don't really spread or rise.
No,
or
they don't
anything.
spread at all. Little chunkers here.
I don't like it when my cookies fall apart, even after fully cooked.
That's the risk you take, I guess, with keto baking. It happens, but none of our cookies really fall apart except the snowball ones, right?
Those don't even fall apart. You just gotta let them cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
if you
true.
just grab something right off the oven, then yeah, it's gonna fall apart. Former troll hunter here. I love that we're all telling our WoW roles we played. Thinking back, I wish I would have been a rogue, because that's the coolest. But it's kind of useless in raids and stuff.
Okay. I don't know what shape these are going to be, but my log is good to go. I'm just going to roll it up in this parchment paper, and then we are going to freeze it. Ideally for 30 minutes, but we're probably going to do less, maybe like 10.
Yeah, just do 10.
10-minute freeze.
I use Swerve. What's stevia conversion? Was there stevia in these? Or was it just
no,
erythritol?
it was just erythritol.
Just erythritol. What is better, soy or almond milk? I would say almond milk.
Definitely.
Yeah. How do you feel about monk fruit in the raw? All those things that say in the raw, it uses sugar, right?
Yeah, they do.
So I feel badly about those.
I don't know why. Like,
Because it's like raw cane sugar with monk fruit. I
oh,
guess.
monk fruit in the raw cane sugar. Okay, I see.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are your thoughts on maintaining ketosis purely to treat ADHD? I started keto about 6 months ago, lost 60 pounds in the first 4 months. Now I'm just doing keto instead of medication.
Well, that's great. I guess it seems to really be working for you.
Yeah.
You're going to have, a lot of people have more focus, right? So I think that's going to help.
Have you seen any research on this subject? I think there is some research on it, but I think it's in the ketone supplements and how they help with ADHD. But it sounds like your anecdotal experience is worth more than like research, right? If
Yeah.
you do it and you notice a big benefit, I would just stick with it. Holly Koziel, $10 donation. You guys
Thank
need
you.
your own food show, Food Network channel.
Oh,
Your own
thank
show
you.
on the Food Network channel. Love watching you. You're great.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, I was thinking we would replace the Neelys.
Yeah, they are divorced.
Yeah, and they don't have a show anymore. Or do they?
They probably don't. I feel like it'd be really hard to work with someone unless they stayed friends. Are the cookies crispy or soft? They're more like crunchy cookies.
Bulk Barn has monk fruit.
Ooh.
Wait, someone else donated here. $10. Jane Fearer. Been listening to your podcast from the very beginning. You guys sure have evolved. Love that I can be a part of the journey.
Thank
You guys rock.
We appreciate it. We have definitely come a long way, and we appreciate you, bearing with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was definitely not great at podcasting before.
Is buttermilk okay to use for keto? It has a lot of sugar in it, but I think if you're using it for like wing, that's what most people use it for, to like marinate their wings in before they deep fry it. Maybe it could be good for that. But
If you're not using a lot, I don't know what the recipe calls for.
want to ketoize my mom's shortbread, almond flour, sweetener, and butter.
Well, we're making shortbread right now,
Yeah.
so
Which
maybe
is basically, what's in it? Almond flour.
and some coconut flour,
And
which
coconut
people are
flour.
asking a lot about. So, a product that is purely almond flour versus coconut flour is very, very different. And when you combine the two, you get like a bet. I always hated that too. When I looked at recipes and they used both flours, I was like, that's ridiculous. I don't want to use both. But it really makes a different type of cookie and baked good result. So I would say to get these shortbreads, you definitely want a mixture of both almond and coconut flour.
What do we got here? Bulk Barn's a Canadian chain. Watching you guys while packing for vacation. Oh, that sounds
Ooh.
great. Winter vacations are the best, aren't they? 'Cause
I know.
You go from a really cold place to
And
like.
it looks like she's going to tropical.
Yeah. I've never really done that. Have you?
Yeah, I used to go to India in this winter.
Oh, is it nice?
It's really hot, yeah, still.
Is half-hour running / walking 3 times a week enough as an exercise? Enough for what? What are you looking to do?
And what were you doing before? If you weren't doing anything before, yeah, that's definitely a great place to be.
enough? Like, are we just trying to check the bare minimum as far as enough goes, I guess?
Do what you enjoy.
Yeah. Susan Rapp, $5. 4 months on keto, intermittent fasting, 18.6. Still having issues with sleep quality. Taking magnesium glycinate, meditation, blue blockers. Any other suggestions? Sounds like you're checking a lot of the boxes.
What about how late into the day are you drinking caffeine?
And how late into the day are you starting eating? So like if you eat your first meal a little earlier, that can help with sleep a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's honestly probably the intermittent fasting that's having the impact on your sleep.
So don't eat so late into the night. Like we cut off eating like 3-4 hours before bed.
Yeah, I would eat earlier and stop earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Try that. Is keto hard on the kidneys?
No, I wouldn't say it is hard on the kidneys. I mean, unless you have something like pre-diagnosed, but at the same time, it's not a high protein diet. So it's not going to be too harsh on like the processing aspect of the kidneys.
Hey Matt, weird question, but what kind of standing desk do you have? I don't ever use the standing function of it. I've tried.
I have one too. We got it from IKEA.
IKEA. It
Sometimes
goes up and down.
Yeah, sometimes I move it up and down to like mess with Julius because it scares him, but I don't ever stand at it. I should. I always forget.
We have an eggnog recipe if you want to Google Keto Connect eggnog. There's a keto eggnog recipe.
It's really good.
And a lot of people lately have been talking about weighted blankets.
Yeah.
For sleep.
Yeah.
Is it good?
I mean, it's supposed to help. Like
it's really heavy?
Yeah.
Seems like that would be kind of nice. Should we try to get one?
Yeah, I mean, I sleep great, but yeah, I've thought about it before. I think that would
Some people just always sleep great. Like, you're one of them.
I know. Unless I've been drinking. That's the only time I can tell I have terrible sleep.
I don't sleep that great.
Any tips for what to look for when ordering raw dairy? In Texas, there are a lot of options.
You could just read reviews.
On
you
a
could
reputable farm.
Yeah, you could. A lot of the websites will have info on like the life of the cows or the animals, like what they're fed, stuff like that. That's probably good. Like you can call the guy, ask him. But I just read reviews.
Yeah. Olive oil. Okay, how can I use butter instead of olive oil? Just replace the olive oil with the exact same amount of butter. I've done it before, and honestly, I like it better with the butter.
Suzanne said she ends caffeine at 1, stops eating at 6:30. That sounds pretty decent, I guess.
You can try cutting off your caffeine earlier.
Yeah.
Matt
I guess
stopped
like
at
how
like
much?
10.
Yeah, how much caffeine are you having?
Because it stays in your system. Like even if you drink like a big cup at 1 p.m., it stays in your system for like 8 hours, right?
Well, the half-life I think is 4 hours. Is it 6 hours? What is it? I gotta look this up. Wait, so what if I do not have a gallbladder? Is keto bad?
No. I mean, I think there's going to be an adjustment period because you're going to have trouble digesting the fats, which is primarily what the gallbladder helps with. So in that instance, you might want to supplement. Ox bile is what's been recommended. Dr. Berg has some videos on it. Matt's tried help ox bile, right?
Yep.
And so just look into supplementing with that, maybe ease into the fat so you get adjusted to it, but you can definitely do it.
The half-life of caffeine is 5 to 6 hours. So if you have a cup at like 1, then at 7, if you have 400 milligrams at 1, then at 7 there's 200 milligrams.
Okay.
And then at
That's
like
still a lot.
1 a.m. there's 50 milligrams. So yeah, it definitely.
I would cut off caffeine earlier depending on how much you're drinking in the early morning.
I think that's how half-lives work. Should we get these out? Do you think they're ready?
Yeah. So I'm going to get the shortbreads out. It's been about 10 minutes.
My family has found taking melatonin is great. However, it's hard to wake up. We have recently switched to valerian root. Love it. Yeah, I've heard valerian root does stuff for sleeping. I get nervous about taking melatonin too much. Green tea, caffeine. Oh, you only take green tea. Okay, that's not a lot of caffeine then.
Okay, so I've also got a baking sheet here. I'm going to put our Silpat mat on. You could use parchment paper. Let's see here.
Is it pretty frozen?
No, but it'll be fine, right?
Probably.
Let's roll the dice, guys. So I'm just gonna make arbitrary cuts. We'll see how many we get. Maybe like half an inch. The rest.
No, way thinner. Whoa.
Thinner?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
So how?
That's good.
How thick would you say that is?
Maybe like a half inch or an eighth inch.
No, an eighth inch or a half.
3/8 of an inch.
I'll just tell you how many we make, but the recipe makes 24 when we made it for the video.
Chad Hoover, $10 donation. Thanks for the consistent and evolving content. Can you comment on, give us the #1 key to long-term keto success? The #1 key? That's kind of hard to say. I would say like thinking a lot about how the food makes you feel and just continually improving, figuring things out for yourself.
Experimenting. Don't be scared to like be out of the state of ketosis for a little bit if you're like increasing your protein or, you know, you're just playing around with your macros to see how you feel. Because if you feel good, you're going to want to stick to it, right? Like drinking makes you feel good, which is why we continue to drink, even though it's poison, you know? Okay, sorry, that was it.
I found multivitamins mess with my sleep. Yeah, sometimes if you take vitamins at night, they can keep you up. Maybe that's your issue, Susan. What are your day jobs? You're looking at it.
You are looking at it.
Smoke a blunt, it will knock you out at night.
It sure will.
So for like a year of my life, I did that every night, and it's actually a really bad habit to get into because you don't get good sleep, you don't dream. I didn't have dreams for like 2 years of my life. So
I sleep great.
I would not recommend that, actually. Hey Matt, have you given raw liver a try? Yeah. I've tried it. It tastes really bad, so.
Julius barely even eats it.
Julius barely eats it, yeah. No, he eats it.
He does, but at the first time he like dropped it out of his mouth.
Matt, Pitbull heard you were hating on him and is going to write you into his next rap. Well, what he does you can hardly call rap. But I would love that.
Yeah, I would love it too.
My mom doesn't seem to get the keto diet. I'm 19 and she thinks I'm too young to be doing a high-fat diet. Were your family members against it at first? Just curious. Well, I was an adult by the time I started doing it, so my parents didn't really have a say.
Well, you're 19. That's an adult as well, right?
Yeah.
Why is it not safe to be doing a high-fat diet, though? What is her reasoning?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to really deal with people who...
Why would it be unsafe, though? I don't understand, versus high carb.
Because the government says it's unsafe, so she's probably just thinking, you know, like, fat's bad. Some people say count half the carbs in maltitol. Some people count them all. Some people don't count at all. If I'm not diabetic and just doing keto to lose weight, does eating maltitol matter for me? Yeah.
It will.
I would count it all. But it sounds like you're trying to justify it to yourself. Yeah, it's equally as bad as sugar. In my opinion, it's actually worse than sugar because at least sugar you can digest and you don't have like the worst digestive discomfort ever. So it's worse than sugar in my opinion.
Okay. We've got the cookies. Let me count these for you. I'll show you.
They're really small.
They are super small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What do you think about paleo?
24 exactly. I'm gonna pop these in. You could press them out a little if you want, but we're gonna leave them as thick as they are. And
how long do they take?
I think about 15.
Okay.
So let me get these in at 350 for 15 minutes, and they don't spread, so you can place them all on one parchment sheet.
What do you think about paleo? I think it's awesome. I miss going out and partying with my friends because of keto. Is there such a thing as keto-friendly alcohol/liquors? You gotta go out and party with your friends.
Yeah, you can't stop living life.
Yeah, there's all 80 proof liquors are basically 0 carb. Wine is like 3 to 4 carbs per glass. There's some beers, I don't usually drink beers, but you get like Michelob Ultra, but then your friends will probably make fun of you.
Yeah.
Or not. So college kids drink that stuff.
Like vodka Diet Coke is what I'll do often. Vodka soda lime or wine. Dry white wines, dry red wines.
Will eating 1 clementine hurt me? No. I mean, it has, I don't know, 20 grams of sugar maybe in it. I don't know exactly, but no, it's not going to hurt you. You can eat it if you want. It's up to you. I mean, the stuff you put in your mouth is your decision. Eating fruit obviously is not going to hurt you.
Right.
Please tell me, can I use cow milk? I mean, on a keto diet. I guess we're just asking each individual food on Earth now at this point.
I mean, look at the nutrition of cow's milk. I mean, and if it's something that you want to use in a little amount and it fits into your macros, I mean, sure, you can use it, but we don't use it. There's milk alternatives. You can use heavy cream. That's going to be just high fat, really, really low carb, if any.
Ashwagandha and reishi mushroom for sleep. Tried them both.
Neither really help me.
Reishi mushroom I don't even notice. Ashwagandha, it does help you relax a little bit at night, but I find that it really kills my motivation.
Yeah. So, but that's why I take it, like, I guess, with dinner. So, like, you're done for the night.
Oh, you ordered some CBD from Charlotte's Web to see if that helps with sleep? I think that'll help.
Yeah, it probably will.
Is your mind just like racing at night when you're trying to fall asleep, or what's exactly going on? If your carbs are really low, does it really matter how much fat you eat? Well, fat is what you're deriving energy from, so it matters. If you're feeling low energy, then you probably want more.
Right. But at the same time, you like being low carb, you can still have success even if you aren't super high fat. You can still lose weight if that's your main goal.
Whoa. Yeah, okay.
Made it super small.
Okay. I have a weighted blanket. I like it for napping, but it makes me really hot if I use it overnight.
Yeah, Matt sleeps hot, so it might not be good for you.
MX Bauer, $10 donation. I love you guys so much. Amazing content. My boyfriend and I have been binge watching your videos since we started keto a few months ago, and we have lost 30 pounds together.
Congratulations. Doing it with a partner is always just makes it not only easier to stick to, but really enjoyable. Like, it's a fun process when Matt and I can experience like new things about the keto diet or cook new recipes together.
Nutritional yeast for sleep? That sounds like a really bad idea, actually. Don't B vitamins
bees
make
give you
energy? Wait? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the opposite. Sucralose is okay, right? It's an artificial sweetener, so
it's not gonna like kill. Like,
it's not gonna mess with keto.
Right.
But it may mess with other things. There's some info that says it like alters your gut microbiome a little bit.
But we have protein powders and
we use it.
Yeah, we use it time to time. Whoa.
A lot of people saying nutritional yeast before bed. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. What do you think of the Quest Bars Hero with allulose? They're too good.
So good, yeah.
I don't eat them.
They're like Snickers bars. They have like the chewy caramel. I used to eat them a lot when we first discovered them. We got them sent to us. But yeah, they're just too good for me to like handle in moderation personally. But I think they're okay once in a while for sure. It's a Quest bar.
Can you still lose weight with low carb and high protein?
Absolutely.
You can lose weight with any macro ratio. It's about the overall amount of calories and like how many calories you're burning. But it's a lot of people do keto because it's easiest to keep your calories low. You don't feel as restricted as if you were doing like a high carb diet trying to restrict calories.
If you have a limited budget and you need to lose a lot of weight, you think that dirty keto is okay to get off enough weight until you can start to exercise and eat less? What is dirty keto?
Whoa. This doesn't make sense. You have a budget.
Okay.
And you have to lose a lot of weight. Do you think that dirty keto is okay to get off enough weight until you start to exercise and eat less? So eating less, you're not even capable of doing yet?
Or exercise. You can exercise at home. You can walk around like your neighborhood.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. So I guess like if you're really having trouble with your food intake, which a lot of people do, when you're starting keto, yeah, maybe it's a good idea to just try getting keto adapted, not really worrying about calories too much.
Sure, for sure.
But I mean, you can do all this stuff
dirty
if you
keto,
set your mind to it.
Like,
is it cheaper than Whole Foods? I don't think it is.
I would say no. Yeah. So like dirty keto in my mind, are you eating out? That's what you're saying, like a lot of eating out. I think buying meats and produce, if you're doing produce in bulk, or frozen vegetables, which last a lot longer, is cheaper than eating out more meals than cooking.
Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to make excuses for yourself, honestly.
Just eat out a lot. I don't know if that's what dirty keto is, though.
Dr. Berg says nutritional yeast is full of all your B vitamins. Check it out, Matt. Yeah, I know what
it
nutritional yeast is. That's why it's not good for sleep, though, because it is full of your B vitamins.
Gives you energy, yeah.
Hi Matt and Mega. I made the olive oil cake last night and baked it extra to get a really nice tan. It has a weird taste. Could it be that I baked the olive oil rancid?
It could be the brand of olive oil. Like, bad olive oil is not going to have a good taste to it.
It might be just that you baked it too much, honestly. It has like a little bit of maybe a weird taste if you're not used to the whole like olive oil cake type of thing, because it's different from most cakes.
But you can also use butter if you don't want to use olive oil next time. That won't have the taste.
My mom loves you guys and has turned my whole family keto, buying her your cookbook for Christmas. Oh, that's amazing.
Thank you.
What's the best protein powder you recommend, and do you have to replace a meal? I wouldn't do protein shakes to replace meals because it's not as filling as food, typically.
Right.
It's very palatable, so you're just able to overeat it really easily.
For sure.
Unless you're trying to like put on weight and you're doing weightlifting and stuff, then maybe it makes sense.
But some good protein powders we usually have on hand are Isopure, NutraBio, and Quest.
What do you think about resistant starch, such as potato starch? I think I've tried it for a month. We have a video on it. Doesn't seem to do anything, is my experience.
Yeah, you can give it a try. Definitely check out our video.
How long ago did you guys start keto?
When was
Maybe like
the exact time we started?
Probably over 3 years, right?
Yeah, like 3.5 years?
Something like that, yeah. Jesse donates $5. My girlfriend is on keto and has lost 60 pounds. She's healthier and happier, and we love your cookbook. Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Matt Mega. I love you guys, but Julia stole a show from me. I now watch to see him. He's a little YouTube star. He is.
Post link for your cookbook. If you just search on Amazon Keto Made Easy, we're on the cover of it. You'll find it pretty quick.
Or in Google, because you can find us at now Target, Barnes & Nobles, and Costco.
Mimi's Way of Life donates $5.
Yay.
I don't have much, but wanted to contribute because I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all your information.
Thank you. That is so sweet. We appreciate the support.
What is dirty keto? My understanding is it's just like...
Is it just fast food and like processed snacks?
Yeah, and like just counting carbs, not really worrying too much about macros.
Oh, like lazy keto?
Kind of like, yeah, I think it's interchangeable, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know, though. Because like dirty bulking is just eating whatever foods you want that hit your macros, kind of.
Ooh,
right?
That sounds fun.
Dr. Berg says to take unfortified nutritional yeast. The fortified version does not have B12 or folic acid. The unfortified version?
Is xylitol okay since it's so high on the sugary scale? I find it tastes better than stevia. It's not great. I wouldn't use it in bulk. I guess people use it in little amounts. Would you? I personally wouldn't even do that. I would just use erythritol.
Yeah, erythritol is cheaper.
Yeah.
So how do you use the protein? We use it as like a baking ingredient.
Smoothies.
Yeah. But I
mug cakes.
Yeah, like when I was in college, I would just mix it with water and do a protein shake. I don't do that anymore.
No.
Wouldn't clean keto be avocado, salmon, ribeye, green leafy vegetables? I think clean keto is...
A lot more than that.
Yeah,
Butter,
it's all whole foods.
Yeah, just whole foods.
Bridget Zhao donates 10 pounds or euros or something. Been trying to be keto while in university. No one telling me I need carbs for energy, haha. Always writing down your recipes and finding times to make them at home.
Aw, thank you, Bridget. Keep killing it.
It's so funny when I actually see people like watching our videos and making stuff. Cause like my sister, you remember one time we went for Thanksgiving or something? And she was watching one of our videos making
for
a
Alfredo.
recipe. Yeah.
We went for dinner, yeah. It's cute.
Cause we just do it. We never get to see people actually using it.
Yeah.
Any advice for cooking raw frozen sardines? I've never done that before.
No, we haven't. We get ours canned.
Yeah. Jessica Shelton, $5. Love you guys. It's like hanging with friends, and I look forward to it every day. I almost spit out my coffee at your exasperation, Matt.
What is that?
My exasperation. I think at some point I just got like exasperated.
Oh, I'm sorry. You would think I know these words.
You don't know what that is? It's just like sighing, like Julius does.
Okay, thank you.
What are your views on autophagy? It's beneficial.
Yeah, for sure. So we recently just had a podcast with Seamland that will be coming out next weekend, and we talk all about autophagy and when it can kick in and when it's halted. So definitely listen for that. And from what he said, apparently it can kick in a lot sooner than I originally thought. It could kick in during a 16-day fast.
Rachel Carr, $5. Thank you, guys. What are your ideas on TKD, targeted keto diet? I've been trying it since I started jiu-jitsu by taking 1 scoop of pure dextrose 30 minutes before. I kind of like it. It's worth trying for sure. We tried it for a couple months.
We did it for a while.
How much is a scoop of dextrose? How many grams of carbs?
It definitely helped like my workouts and got me like pumped because it's delicious, but it also like, fueled me a bit.
I think it has a psychological effect too, where you have these carbs in your body when you go into the workout, so you feel like you need to burn them off.
You work out
You just get a harder workout.
Yeah.
Annette Sen Filippo, $5. Thanks for keeping me on track. Love you guys.
Keep killing it. Julius, what does he do? He's just picking stuff out of the trash.
What is that? No.
Trash picker.
No. What is the best protein bar for keto after hiking? I think just like nuts. You can make trail mix or something would be good. There's beef jerky, there's string cheese. But like protein bars, it's probably going to be Quest bars. The best ones you can buy at the grocery store at least. Have you seen the Perfect Human Diet documentary? No, I haven't.
I can smell the cookies.
46 grams. Okay, that's pretty extreme.
That's a lot.
That's high.
But jiu-jitsu is really intense, right?
Yeah.
Like, and how long is your workout? We did like 15 to 20.
15.
Yeah. What to do about constipation on magnesium not helping by itself? I think it's going to be more of an adjustment period. I've had both the constipation and like the very loose bowels, and it's just your body adjusting to whatever you're taking in at that time. But for me, when I do have constipation, a bulletproof coffee always helps, like with coconut oil in particular, MCT oil in particular. Making sure you're getting enough water in will help.
Do you have any food staple that you never get tired of? By the way, great educational content in your channel. Finally, with practical approach without. I don't know the last part, but
egg salad for me.
Food staple?
Yeah.
Well, we always have like eggs, butter, steak,
and the Brussels sprout side dish we do.
That's been a staple lately.
I could eat that every single night. The only reason I don't is because Matt doesn't want to eat it every single night.
Yeah. Those are the big ones. Maybe like salmon too.
Salmon. Oh, I love salmon.
Chicken wings we'll have like once every couple weeks.
Yeah.
Nicholas Van Sprague, $10. I mean this when I say it. The only reason I stuck with this diet is because of this channel specifically. Thank you so much for everything you do.
Nicholas.
Keep up the good work.
We really appreciate it. The only reason we can do what we do is because we have people watching and listening, which is really, really cool that we have this ability.
Coming to Atlanta in May, what are 2 must-try restaurants?
Four River Barbecue is our favorite. Brisket, always ask for the fatty brisket.
Zamboango.
And their wings aren't great, but they're really meaty. And then Zamboango for desserts.
It's a keto bakery. How can I use whey protein in recipes as a vegetarian? Well, I mean, you can bake with it as long as, most recipes that you're like baking don't use meat, so I think you'll be fine with baking with whey protein as a vegetarian.
Okay, they're out of the oven. Look at those beauties. So they're brown all along the edges, and you're definitely going to want to let these cool. They will fall apart.
Yeah, they're really soft right now.
So the longer they sit out, the more they harden up. So if I'm going to take these to a party, I'm going to bake these. You could do them the night before or like 4 hours beforehand. A couple hours at least so they harden up. But we won't wait that long, obviously, before we try it.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you comment on the Atkins bars? Just need to know if it's okay as a snack. So they make one that is actually really good as a snack. It's called Atkins Lift Bars.
But also some of their newer ones are fine.
Yeah, but a lot of them use maltitol. Any of the like indulge type ones that are more candy, just look, anything that's Atkins, look for maltitol on the back. Most of them have it in them.
Yeah, but like the protein wafers don't. Those aren't terrible.
Have you two ever taken turmeric shots in the morning? Heard that's good for detoxifying the body, detoxing.
Never taken turmeric shots, but we've done turmeric tea. We have a recipe for that as well. It's really good. And we cook with it, turmeric and black pepper.
So anything you hear about detoxing is just a scam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't.
Detoxing isn't a thing.
Your body detoxes and cleanses itself on its own. That's what the human body's meant to do. So why would you need to be taking all these supplements or drinks or teas to detox when your body should be doing it, you know?
There does seem to be some benefits to turmeric though, but I don't think detoxing is one of them.
Right.
Have you all tried Omaha steaks? Speaking of, do you recommend? This is funny.
We just talked about these like yesterday.
So those are the most overpriced steaks I've ever seen in my life.
And they're not even like grass-fed, grass-finished,
It's
right?
USDA Prime, but I don't think it's grass-fed.
We walked into Omaha Steak store and I was so excited because I was like, we're getting steaks. But then we walked out like, what a ridiculous scam.
Like, very rarely, anytime I'm somewhere new, I'm like, okay, I'll spend a little more to try this stuff. Like, I've never had Omaha steaks before. 6 fillets, $260. It's just like, what are you guys doing there?
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy.
Like, there's Butcher Box, there's also like Costco. They have the same type of meats for a lot cheaper, right? USDA Prime at Costco.
I couldn't believe the prices.
Yeah.
It was like a storefront of Omaha steaks.
But they also have like dinners and stuff, but nothing really keto except steaks.
Lisa Lancaster Lawton. That's a cool name. $5 donation.
Thank you. Have you thought of doing a lowest budget keto haul video? So we have a $5 a day budget video and like meal plan you can check out on our site along with YouTube videos for shopping and cooking. But yes, we have something planned we still have to do for the beginning of the year about budgets, about meal plans, so we're excited for that.
Found out I'm allergic to almonds. Tips on using coconut flour or any other recommendations for flours?
Yeah, we have a lot of recipes that just use coconut flour. You're just gonna want to use a little more of it. No, a little less of it. Sorry, because it's very absorbent. But I would just look up coconut flour recipes. We have a ton. And then there's peanut flour.
Yeah, peanut flour.
There's protein powder you can use for baked goods, oat fiber, flax meal.
Do you suspect that after keto is over, it will be called Connect Next Best Diet, our YouTube channel?
No, keto's not going to be over, ever. Keto
Yeah, I mean,
will always
low
exist.
carb diets, that's always going to be a thing. Same with high carb diets.
Yeah, and just when keto, if keto like loses some steam, doesn't mean we're gonna stop the keto diet. So it wouldn't make sense for us to be like Atkins Connect.
I imagine it will lose some steam in the next few years.
But that
right?
doesn't mean we're gonna stop the keto diet.
It can only go down. We're at peak keto right now,
for sure.
guys. Vegans did not exist before the 20th century. There is plenty of evidence to back that up. Watch the documentary The Perfect Human Diet. Are you trying to convince me? Yeah, I realize veganism is not at all natural.
Matt, been on keto 7 months, down 110 pounds, only walking 3 miles every other day. Do you recommend I start weight training? Starting weight was 352. You guys rock and are helpful.
I think so.
I think everyone can benefit from weight training, no matter your age, your size.
Because if you're weight training, you're preserving your metabolism. When you're losing weight, it really is taking a hit on your metabolism.
And you're changing the composition of your body when you're weight training. Like losing weight, you're just, you're going down to like your skeletal form. But if you want to like see changes in the size and shape of your body, then weight training is where it's going to come in best.
You can also give your body the right nutrients to help it detox. That's the point of a detox. So what nutrients are in turmeric? But yeah, I agree. Like if your body's operating at good, like it's just operating on all cylinders, then it will probably be detoxing better. Like your liver will be working better.
I work for full-time YouTubers.
Whoa, sorry. I missed it. That sounded
Fathering autism. Go down. School. Stop. I'm their nanny. Learning to keto helps me be able to have energy to keep up. Thanks for educating.
You work for full-time YouTubers. That's crazy.
Great. That's great though that you're helping out.
Are you guys on the app Like to Know It?
No, I am not on it, but I use it. I love scrolling
You
through
should
it.
get on
I
it.
love buying stuff from it.
Like, look at this. Fashion.
Is it fashion?
I
though?
love this shirt.
I mean,
yeah.
I love it too. It's super comfy. And it makes you look really cute and flattering, but it's really hard to get onto it. It's not easy.
Morpheus Jones, $5 donations. Primal Edge Health said that having protein too low might contribute to hair loss on keto. Saw people asking a couple of times. Yeah, I think it's either protein or calories really low. Because some people, when they start keto, they're not at all hungry, so they just don't eat a lot. Mm-hmm. But I don't know that there's a for sure answer.
Do you have cheat day with carbs? No, we do not.
Standard American Diet Connect. That would be a great channel name. That should be actually, if
Wait,
someone...
I didn't hear it.
Standard American Diet Connect. If someone did like a spoof channel of ours, they like dressed up like us and they were just doing Standard American Diet Connect. That'd be so funny.
That would be really funny.
They're like, now we're going to stop at McDonald's.
Morpheus Jones, thank you. Primal Edge Health said
I read that already.
Oh.
Are you in this live stream?
No, I'm not.
Cookies, they ready?
Cookies, they ready. They're not like super crispy. Oh my god, they look so
Should wait
good.
a little more. They're really bready still.
Okay, we'll wait a little.
It's pretty hard for me to follow keto diet as a vegetarian who doesn't eat eggs. Any recipes, suggestions?
We have a vegetarian meal plan on our site that's free, 5 days. You can play around with that. Overnight oats, a lot of vegetarians like to use. You can add vegan protein powder to it as well.
If money was no issue, what would be the next diet keto lifestyle purchase you'd make? It wouldn't be really anything keto related, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like we bought a sauna. That was pretty expensive.
If money wasn't an object.
We're going to build a home gym. But
we really do everything we want within our means.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that I want that's like absurdly out of our means.
Yeah.
Maybe I would probably just like the home gym would be like to the max. Like I'd like have a glute bridge hip thruster machine purely for that.
What?
Have you ever seen like the machines where you like you can
just do it with a barbell.
I know, but like there's machines dedicated to it.
We
You
don't
get
need
in.
that.
So that's what I would get. I would get like all the machines.
A5 Kobe beef. We're going to a restaurant tonight, actually,
Tonight,
to get that.
$25 an ounce. So this is like the most money we've spent
Ever
on
spent.
on an ounce of meat.
Of course.
So I'm really excited to
And
try
the
it.
minimum order is 6 ounces.
Which isn't that much. It could have been like 10 and I would have still done it. But we'll Instagram it, so if you follow us, you can see what it looks like and see our reaction to how good it is.
You guys need to start investing your money to make more money and stop wasting the money.
Thank you, Jack.
I love that you have intimate knowledge of our finances.
Saunas are good for detox. We're just all about the detox today.
I'm thinking that was a joke.
Okay.
Hi y'all from Austin, Texas. Should we try these soon?
Sure.
What do you think of Sverage YouTube channel? He interviews ex-vegans. I think some vegans are threatening to sue him. I'm glad there are people debunking veganism. It is unhealthy. I watch his channel pretty regularly. It's very extreme.
Is that guy with the long hair?
Yeah.
Any crockpot recipes? We actually have a crockpot ebook. It's called Slow Cooked Keto. If you just type in Slow Cooked Keto, Keto Connect on Google, you can find it.
What ebook has been most successful? I think the Fat Bomb Bible, just because it's been out the longest.
Yeah. People love a good dessert.
You ready?
Yeah.
Still kind of bready, guys.
It's all good though, right? They'd crisp up.
They'll be hard when they cool. How about adding some chopped cranberries?
That'd be
If so,
good.
would you use dried or fresh? Dried is just really high in
Sugars.
carbs and sugars, yeah. All right, here we go. Tastes like bread.
Mm-mm. These are really good.
They are. They're just not hard yet.
Mmm. Mmm.
These are shortbread cookies.
Definitely let them crisp up, but even warm and soft, they're really good.
What city do you two live in? Different places on your t-shirt, so trying to figure it out like a game. We live in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. They're so good.
You should get Sfarage on your podcast to talk about carnivore diet versus vegan.
I guess that could be interesting.
Yeah, I don't really need to be educated on why the vegan diet is bad, though. I'm pretty sound understanding on that.
Matt, you get a Casey bust down change to kick off your rap career.
I do need a bust down change. You're right.
What's a bust down change?
Just like get crazy diamonds on it.
Go Eagles!
See, I think if I was a rapper, I would never get in. I don't know. It's hard to really say because so much of being a rapper, you have to buy the jewelry and stuff just to have the image, right? Because the image, if people believe you are what you talk about, that's a big part of it. Mm-hmm. So, I'd probably get some jewelry, yeah, for sure.
Will you continue the Murder She Ate? Absolutely.
Yeah, we loved it.
Matt's been talking about it nonstop. I'm struggling to find a case, though, so if you have any good cases, let us know.
Can you use other high fats other than coconut oil to make fat bombs?
Yeah. Butter.
You can use butter, you can use cacao butter.
MCT oil.
Yeah, that'll just be kind of liquidy. You can use nut butters too.
Mm-hmm. What would your rap name be?
I've been trying to think of a new one. My old rap name sucked.
Do I know it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't tell him.
Because you would find him.
Top 5 rappers.
Young
See,
Thug.
whenever we're saying top 5, everyone wants to say like
Biggie, Tupac.
Yeah, and like, Rakim. Like, I don't like Rakim. He was just before my time, so I don't really appreciate him. But my all-time favorite is Scarface and Young Thug. So people make fun of me for saying Young Thug, but I do really like him.
Lauryn Hill is amazing.
Do you guys ever have cheat meals?
We do not have carb cheat meals, but we have like high-calorie, keto cheat meals. Saturdays.
How often do you eat organ meats? Twice a week? I've been eating liver twice a week. J. Cole, Kendrick, Chance, etc. are making a career without flashy jewelry. Yeah, but their music coincides with that. Mm-hmm. They don't rap about jewelry. They don't rap about, the lifestyle as much. Yeah. But if you are rapping about it, you kind of got to have it. Matt, do you take nitric oxide pre-workout? Does it contain carbs? No, I don't. Nitric oxide? No. I don't know what that is exactly. I don't know if it contains carbs either. I haven't been taking a pre-workout lately.
What is the best cheating food you could have for keto diet? Because I've been on it for 4 years and I need a sweet tooth. You can make fat bombs. You could make. You could just buy like bars, right?
Yeah. You get your
Keto
liver
bars.
at Whole Foods? We have gotten it at Whole Foods, but the last time I ordered it from NorthStarBison.com, I think. I ordered a 7-pound bison liver, and it was like this big.
Yeah.
I'm still
really
working
big.
through it.
It's really big. Are you guys still doing Snack Saturday? And what did you have yesterday? Yeah. Like not as intense as prior. Yesterday was pretty chill for me. But what did I have? What did you have? I had some carrots and almond butter.
I usually just have a few bars, like some keto bars I had.
What else did I have?
We had chicken wings.
We had a bunch of chicken wings.
That's pretty much it.
I can't think of anything I had.
Matt's from Atlanta, definitely going to be a mumble trap rapper. Yeah, I'd be a trap mumble rapper for sure. I think I would base my style... I don't know who I would base it on. Probably maybe like a Migos type style. Would you be in the Migos with me?
Yeah, I just want my my bottom girls real bad.
Hey guys, question. What healthy could be a keto diet having prostate enlarged?
That's not a full sentence.
I don't know what that means. But, yeah. You should do the standard American diet connect, but in a sarcastic way to promote keto. That would be funny.
I guess we could do a video on it. That would be funny. What supplements do you take daily? Cod liver oil, vitamin D.
Oh, these are hard now.
Oh, wow, they hardened so we could have just waited. Are they better harder?
Yeah. How many Quest bars do you average a week? Usually 0, but I have some other type of bars.
Yeah.
Maybe like 0.4 per week.
We don't really do Quest bars. We do all the others.
People are telling me I'm going to have gallbladder issues because of the fat I'm eating. What would be a good response to this? Well, assuming you have a fully functioning gallbladder.
Or do you not have one? I'm confused.
That can digest the fat, then you should be fine.
Yeah. I'm doing for a year lazy keto since I have no idea how to track macros, but even though I'm just doing lazy keto, my blood tests are coming great on cholesterol and triglycerides, so that's great. Congrats.
Matt's favorite rapper, Lil Tay.
Is that Tay K?
No.
Oh.
Lil Tay is like this. She's a little, I think she's Asian, and she's just like really street how she talks, but it was all an act.
Like Bad Bobby.
No, Bad Bobby's not an act though. She's really...
Is it cold where you live? Yeah, it's pretty cold right now. Do you eat Quest cookies? No, I don't like those at all. They don't taste great.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Did you try a crispy one?
Yeah, you gave it to me and I ate it.
Todd Yates donates $5. I just did a 48-hour fast. How soon is too soon to do it again? I'm trying to break under 200 pounds before the end of the year. 212 right now.
I would say I would do that like once a month, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It depends how much weight you have to lose. Like if you're 400 pounds, you can do fasts all the time. But if you're pretty lean, then, so like, I don't know, are you like 5'5" or are you 6 foot, 200 pounds? But I would say give it at least 2 weeks, right?
That's what I would say. But at the same time, people do like the snake diet, which is like eat once every 5 days, or like the warrior diet.
Yeah.
So.
The snake diet. Every like 3 days.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really up to you and how you're feeling. You can test it out sooner. But this was fun. We love you guys. Have a beautiful Sunday. We'll see you on Wednesday for Murder, She Ate at 5:30.
5:30 p.m. Wednesday. I'm
5:30
coming with
p.m.
a great case. Megan still doesn't know hers.
Eastern.
Oh, and I've been playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4 lately.
Are you loving it?
It's too fast and furious. These kids they have such quick reaction times. I can't keep up anymore.
Yeah.
If you're 19 and you're still playing video games, you're just like an old man. You're an 80-year-old, basically.
Well, you're 30, so you can't
30.
say you're 19.
Well, yeah, but even if you are 19, you have to be like 16. It's like prime video gaming years.
Yeah.
These kids are so quick. And I tried learning how to play Fortnite. Oh my, you have to build. You have to like build up. They're just like so
like
build.
Sims?
They just click all around their body and they just build barricades around them and then they climb up and shoot you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but you have to like switch back and forth between guns, between building. It's really hard.
All right, guys.
That's it. That was my video game rant.
See ya.
See you guys.